YouTube, welcome back to another ROMZ video, and today we've got another self-development video. I'm going to be talking to you guys, man. As you guys can see in the title, you have to leave on good terms, and I'll get to what it means and stuff like that, and you guys might be thinking, you know what, that's a self-explanatory thing, you have to leave on good terms, or why I actually think anyway that you should leave on good terms and stuff like that. But we'll get to the video anyway, man. But before we get to the video, man, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff as well. As I said, because it's the ROMZ in the building. Let's get straight into it. So what do I mean by leaving on good terms, man? And I truly believe that this is really a strong point. I do want to talk to you guys and stuff like that. Like, what I mean by leaving good terms, I mean anything. It could be like, you know, a friendship, it could be a job, it could be a relationship, it could be loads of multitude of reasons and stuff like that. And yeah, cool, it's easier said than done. Like, you know, shit happens in this world. Like, shit does happen where, like, maybe you might not leave on good terms, but I truly believe, like, it's the best thing is to leave on good terms. And I'll give you an example. Like, let's say for work example. So as you guys know, and you guys, if you guys have been loyal, the loyal OG ROMZ supporters, you guys will know, I think I made a video about 3 or 4 months ago about my work experience, and just about what I've been working, all that type of stuff as well. So I said I used to work at KFC, I used to work door to door, I used to do telesales, and now I'm working in more of a corporate network and security company now. And as I said, all the companies I'd say, I think all the companies I've left really is on good terms, to be fair. I mean, I would say the door-to-door one was a little bit toxic, but it wasn't anything like personal. It wasn't like, yeah, fuck door-to-door. Like, I wasn't like putting the middle finger up like the flipping manager or anything like that. I wasn't doing that. But I'd say, like, during most of my companies that I've worked in, I've left on really good terms. And for me, I'm even shocked myself, because I generally thought that even the jobs I hate, like I'm marketing, you guys will know, like, I really hate that job, but I left on good terms and stuff as well. Because the reason why I say you should leave on good terms, because you don't know what's going to happen, guys. Like, and especially if you guys, say you earn one income, you are one income away of getting into poverty. And it's not, and when you actually deep it like that, it's deep. We can go deep, man. We can literally, we're not going wide, we're going deep in this shit, man, at the end of the day. So, as I said, like, whatever, say, let's just do it for a job point of view, stuff like that, because I think that's a more easier way to explain it, stuff like that. Like, whatever job you guys are working at, you guys can work in construction, you guys can work in the fast food industry, retail, or any type of job that you guys work at the end of the day. Make sure, like, when you leave, because as I said, the job you're probably working at right now, you hate the job, you know, you kind of don't really like it, or maybe you do like it, but maybe you don't see yourself long term, like multitude of stuff like that. Always leave on good terms, because at the end of the day, not only that, first of all, it improves your mental health for me personally. Like, for me, it just literally, my experience anyway, when I leave on good terms, I don't really have to, like, say for example, you see someone like 5-6 months later, and, you know, you're cool with them and stuff like that, you're gonna have a more decent convo compared to someone 5-6 months ago. Then you see someone that you hate, then it's just gonna become toxic, and you don't know what's gonna happen, man. Ticks could go up and shit like that. Like, it's crazy. So, as I said, literally, you have to leave on good terms. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen in the next 2-3 years. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. You don't know what's gonna happen the day after. At the end of the day, like, you could be in a situation where, and I don't believe you guys will be in that situation, but it's just obviously a just in case situations that you could lose your job. Like, as I said, wherever you work for someone else, you are literally, they could just literally sack you just like by a click of the finger. I've seen a lot of people get made redundant, especially at marketing, and if you guys will watch it so far, you know that loads of people got made redundant, man. Like, it was absolutely crazy. And then that was the point as well, like, just on that, and I'm kind of going to a little bit of a yap session, but that was the point when I realized that, yo, like, you are not safe in a job. Like, you are generally not safe in a job. So, as I said, like, always leave on good terms, because you never know. You never know what could happen in the next 1 or 2 years. Like, worst case scenario, you're in a new job and then literally you get made redundant. You can at least go back to your old job because you made good terms with them, and then be like, oh, you know what, I just want to work there for another 3 or 4 months so I can pick my feet back up. And they'll be like, yeah, calm. So they go, and if you leave on bad terms, for example, then more than likely not going to get you back, because the other day you disrespected them, you don't let the company, even if you're right at the end of the day. But you'd want to make more money. At the end of the day, like, you'd rather go back to somewhere than make no money at the end of the day. So, as I said, I think that's the reason why as well, I think really on good terms is really good as well. Because, say for example, even me, if YouTube doesn't go right, which I don't think it will, like, I truly believe I'm being delusional that I could be successful and I could be blowing on YouTube and stuff like that. So, as I said, if say for example, I stopped doing YouTube, or YouTube just didn't work, and I get made redundant at my job and stuff like that, The worst case, I could literally go back to marketing right now if I wanted to. Like, if I wanted to like call marketing, like, oh, can I get a job and stuff like that? Don't let me, because I worked there for like almost 2 years. Oh, not almost 2 years, it's almost 2 years? No, like a year and a bit, or something like that, basically. And I mean, there's some managers I didn't like, but I was cool with most of the guys. I was cool with most of the managers. Like, I was cool with the company. I didn't do anything really wrong and stuff like that. There's times I could have got sacked because I didn't take the job seriously, but you get the picture. Like, I didn't really do anything terrible. Like, I passed probation. And yeah, I was loyal to the company for a bit and stuff like that. So if I ever like if everything goes wrong and stuff like that, and I take my life goes left, I can just call back the company and be like, yeah, I just want to get a job. Easily just get there, because I know some of you guys as well. I know some of you guys, you could be uni students or you might not have work experience. It is very difficult to get a job. It can be very, very difficult. For me, I don't find it difficult to get a job. But for me, it's different because I have been working since I was 17. Like, I've been working since I was 17. So I'm doing like 3 years now in the work industry. So for me, I have a little bit of work experience with my CV. But maybe for a uni student, or maybe for someone that's just turned 18, it's very, very difficult to find a good job that you want to be doing. That's why you see a lot of people go to warehouse and they can't hack it for 2-3 months, because yeah, the money's good, but then you realize reality, like, yo, like, you're working long hours and, you know, physically it's just very demanding. So as I said, especially for you guys as well, like, this is from my experience and I want to portray it for you guys. If you're getting a first job, or if you have a job that you do right now, as much as you hate it, and I completely get with you guys, as you much as hate it, just don't leave on bad terms. Like, you can literally leave on good terms, and then worst case scenario, you can come back to that job and making sure that you can at least get a stable job for now, to stabilize your life while you go find another job. I'm not saying go to the same job and be there for 2-3 years. I'm not saying that, but at least go there for maybe a couple of weeks, couple of months, just depending on the situation, and then pick your feet back up, and then do the same as well, just leave us on good terms and stuff like that. And I think even that, I think for your mental health, and I think even for like your CV and your morals in general as well, like, they would actually respect that a lot more, because I think a lot of people, they're too used to people kind of like crashing out, they're too used to people just ghosting, they're too used to people doing that. So I think, especially if you you've been there for a decent amount of time, it proves you're irreplaceable as well, because yeah, they might replace you in terms of numbers and stuff like that, but in terms of actual morality and actual terms of personality, that they won't replace you like that. So as I said, man, that's what I truly believe in, something like that. I think if you leave on good terms in anything, I was just giving you more of a job example, because that's what I truly believe in, stuff like that, and that's what I've experienced. But anything in general, even a relationship, like, even with your girl or with your guy, like, always leave on good terms, man, because at the end of the day, that's where domestic violence comes in, where if you leave on bad terms and shit, and then you don't want that shit happens, and we don't want that at the end of the day. So, as I said, leave on good terms, and I promise you guys, just for your mental sake as well, listen guys, life is hard how it is, man, especially, like, you know, in this day and age, it's 2025, inflation's going up, like, the economy is just a joke, like, there's so much stuff that's wrong right now, and nothing's going to change. So I think the worst thing you could do is just add more stress into yourself by leaving on bad terms in any situation in life and stuff like that. So hope you guys enjoyed that video, man. Hope you guys got inspired by that. Hope you guys can, I'm not saying take all the information, but just have a little bit of thinking of like, you know what, maybe I might actually doing that, stuff like that. I'm just truly going from my experience of what I've been doing and all that type of stuff as well. But as I said, hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff as well. As I said, also let me know if you guys do enjoy these self-development videos. I know we'll be doing a lot of reaction videos, and I just want to obviously switch up the content. For me, I don't want to do like one-dimensional content. Obviously, I might go like a period, maybe I could do a month of reactions. I might do a period of self-development videos. But as I said, we're making sure that we can diversify the content. That's the main thing. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed there. And as I said, just words of motivation. Don't leave on bad terms. Don't leave on bad terms, man. You don't want to be bored by 35. You don't want to be in heartbreak. You just don't want toxic things happening. Life is stressful how it is. Don't give up and don't leave on bad terms. And I promise you guys, listen, it will work for you. So, hope you guys enjoy that. Peace.